Hey guys, it's Kip here from KDC Marketing. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create CMS collections and manage them through Claude AI. So this marketing glossary CMS collection that you see here, I created with Claude, and I added the tags, title, description for all of these terms, all through Claude. I just told it what I wanted to do. And the first step I had to do in order to get this to work was to connect the two tools together using their CMP connector. So it's going to be at the very top of this page here. You can kind of see it. I'm just going to scroll up really fast. So you can see that this is where I was able to make the CMP connection, and that allows Claude and Wix to start talking together, and you get to control the different access points that you want Claude to have. So you can manage that and update it to however you want. So I was able to connect Claude here, and then this will kind of show the different promptings that I've done kind of back and forth with Claude, but it can push new terms to my CMS. It can update terms. It can pull the list of terms. So that's what I had to do here is pull all these terms and list them here. So I'm going to have it do something new. I was going to have it add a new term here. So I'm going to do, let's do a marketing term. Let me go back and check my glossary, and um, let's do something like AI web design. I'm going to say, please add the term AI web design. And then I'm going to show you how this will update everything in the Wix CMS, and we'll kind of push it through to the front end because I have that set up as well. So it says, here's the draft before it pushes. So it's just making sure that it's in the right tone. And this looks good to me. So I'm going to say, please push. And it's going to push this into the Wix CMS collection that I have connected and I've been working on, which is the marketing glossary. And it's going to do all those things, the title, description, and tag for me. And as soon as this is done, we can come back here and find AI web design in the uh, collection. So it takes a second, but it'll show up here. This is sorted by alphabetical order. So let me see if I can get this to show up. I might just have to go out and come back into it. And there it is right there. So AI web design, it has the tags, it has the description that it showed me. And then I have on the front end of the website, I created a dynamic list page. And then I have a dynamic item page for each of these items. So if I refresh this, we should see AI web design right here at the top. And I can click into this term and it will go and show everything that we just worked on. So it has the title here, it has the description, and then I made this very basic so you can go back to the dynamic list page or you can click to the next term. So I want this to become the marketing glossary over time where I continue to answer people's questions. When I meet with clients, a lot of times they have questions about these things, like what is Google Ads and what's the difference between Google Ads and Meta Ads. So you'll see some of that in here. I have a Google Ads versus Meta Ads. I have the MCP connector here, marketing strategy, mega menu. These are things that people ask me about. And so I'm putting them in and we'll be adding to this library over time. And the cool thing is whenever I have something that I want to add, I just come in here to Claude and I tell it what I want it to add and it goes in and it will publish that for me. I also created this as a project. So over here on the project side, it should remember the context of the conversation and it won't start from scratch every time, but it'll allow me to update the CMS and remember all the things that we've discussed. So it should preserve the tone and all the previous instructions from what I've done. And that way, if I change anything, then it knows what's going on. So pretty cool use case. And this is one way that you can get something to actually show on the front end. As far as I know, you can't have Claude actually design or build your pages, but since this is a CMS collection, and it has dynamic content, then it can display on the front end right when it gets into the CMS, which is really cool. So I think this is one of the first things that well, it is the first thing I'm exploring, but something I want to explore more is how can I create better, more robust CMS collections using Claude? Because if Claude can be the one that publishes them and manages them, then that can make my CMS collections even better. So this was my first attempt, something very basic, but I'll try more CMS collections in the future and see what else it can do, because there are other things it can do. It can create coupon codes and it can interact with different parts of the website. I don't think all the functionality is there yet, but it is getting better all the time. And I was pleasantly surprised with how easy it was to connect to the Wix website through the MCP connector. Once I asked it how I need to connect, it was a few clicks and I was able to get in there and start utilizing it. So it's really interesting. And it makes it super easy for me to update this library. And instead of having to go in here and do it here, I can just do it through Claude, and makes it so much better. At least on this initial round of trying it out, it's been kind of fun to see how it's all come together, from all the way from the AI tool to the front end. And now I'm starting to build these pages out. Each one gets their own unique URL because it's CMS, and the marketing glossary will hopefully become more valuable over time. And I could add YouTube videos to it because I have a lot of YouTube videos about these topics. I could add more to it over time, but just want to show one thing you can do, and kind of the full solution of connecting the tool and then creating a CMS collection and then adding and updating items. And I could always remove items. I can update items. I can update descriptions. So all of that's flexible through Claude, which is really pretty cool. So that's what I have for today's video. And if I test out more things with Claude and Wix Studio or other AI tools, I will let you know.